in general, there's 4 different sets that you can have, and it seems like we're getting started, so I will put that onto the table. So, here we go, King's Room. There are 3 chests here, and a magic key is almost always assured. If they are able to get 2 and have the return spell, they can do a backdoor kind of situation, especially if they have 8MP and a slightly different name, but it seems like we do not have the return spell.
No, but what they did get is a fighter's ring, and that's going to boost up your attack by 2 points. And unfortunately, we're in a bad spot because we're going to start in Swamp. And it's just a matter of trying to survive enough and try to find lower hit point enemies to be able to grind on. Bobski was unfortunate running into a warlock, so that means more damage is being done to him, and therefore he just took a death. Meanwhile, fcoughlin running into some slimes, which only gets you 1 point of experience, but it's a safer grind.
Let's look to see, like, the bottom edge of that zone is the bottom of that swamp, because Fred just got slaughtered by a...
Ouch.
I unfortunately didn't see what sent Bobski back to the town, or to the king, but we'll find out what Fred's gonna do. And I think he's just gonna grind. Ooh! That zone is pretty...
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Especially if you're walking out of that swamp with only 10 hit points. And I don't think he's activated the fighter's ring, though.
He probably thinks that he has enough strength to deal with some of the starter enemies. Oh, and it looks like wolves are actually in the starter set. Ouch.
Never a good sign. And they have to go through this end because they can't go through the other end because it's more than 8 steps. Oh, Wraith!
Yeah, it looks like you can't go too far right, you can't go too far down, and you can't go to the left because, well, you'll die in...
Kind of makes you wonder who rolled this seed.
So the chat is asking about the size of starter zones. Each zone in Dragon Warrior is about 16 by 16, and there are technically 4 zones around Tantagel, and Tantagel can start at any corner or in the center of those 4 zones. In this particular case, it looks like the zones are on the right side edge of the map, which is good to know at the very least. And Tantagel is in the bottom right corner, which is very nasty.
And Bobski's taking a look at a metal scorpion. Well, took a look at a warlock and decided, I better reset. Unfortunately, fcoughlin is running into metal scorpions. I think fcoughlin had the right play at the start, you know, just hunting for slimes. Bobski is just having all sorts of bad luck with magiwyverns.
Yeah, wolves seem to be semi-common. We've definitely seen slimes, but we're at a point where there's probably not much that they can do. Yeesh. Except for a torch, but that is not enough. Ouch. Another return to the castle.
Yep. Just an explanation about the torch strat. You could throw a torch, but it only does 6 to 9.
Even with the max roll, it was not even close to hurting that Drakima enough to kill it.
No. And judging by fcoughlin whiffing on hitting a Magidraki, hitting the Drakima, it is clear that he has not equipped the the fighter's ring, and he's learned the hard way that he can't go to the left. So he's in a bit of a boondoggle, as it were.
Yeah, it looks like both players are realizing that they can't go left, which is very unfortunate.
So it's just a matter of getting lucky and finding blue slimes. And as
Or
we all
red
know,
slime.
Oh, there you go.
And just like that, they are tied on experience. Level 2 is 5 experience, if I remember correctly. And just so you know, it is 7 in the vanilla game. In Randomizer, we usually run it at about 75% experience needed. And the experience differential between the monsters in this game and the vanilla is you get a more lenient experience growth off of monsters. Otherwise, this game would take about 4 hours.
Yeah, they've kind of taken the leveling from the Super Famicom and Game Boy Color versions of Dragon Warrior 1.
And Bobski is trying to grind on the left side of the zone, but he's grinding a little too close to the castle. He's got to go all the way to the left if he wants to keep hoping for more reasonable monsters.
I remember calling a race where we had this similar bottleneck, and fcoughlin finds a blue slime.
Not entirely typical, but sometimes it is... It sometimes feels more common than it needs to be.
And Bobski finds a blue slime and defeats it for a death. Oh, fcoughlin finds a ghost. It's gonna throw the torch at it. And that's gonna be level 2 for fcoughlin.
And no power and no hit points. Or at the very least, not enough
But
torch
a
map.
spell. But unfortunately it's radiant.
Which is even worse than getting no spell, at this level at least.
Even worse when the spell is blocked. Bobski runs into a scorpion. Unfortunately, he's already thrown away his torch. Otherwise, that could have led to a big gain in experience.
And speaking of, I'm wondering if either player realized that they can put on a ring.
Bobski has.
This is something that happens to everybody, forgetting that you have a ring.
And now Bobski's at level 2. He's gonna get the same point game, 1413. And he's gonna cast Radiant out of frustration.
Sadly, Radiant does not burn the swamp. Sorry, Bobs.
I think that's a spell in like Dragon Warrior 5 Dragon Quest 5 that can do that.
If you're referring to Step Guard, that's in 2. That starts with 2.
Okay. Oh, cool. I admit I haven't played 2. I own 2, but I haven't gotten around to playing 2.
Trust me, 2 is not worth playing.
I mean, I just wasted $23 on a copy of Dragon Warrior 2?
I wouldn't say you wasted it, but you're going to be in for some serious pain if you're doing the Nintendo.
Well, you're talking to someone who speedruns Dr. Mario, so I know pain. I know.
It's probably less painful.
By the way, F. Coughlin's found a nice little batch of blue slimes grinding along that path. Residue or Drakima, don't think he's gonna want to fight that.
So it looks like my predictions on how the zones are is just wrong. Apparently, Tantagel is in the center-ish of the 4 tiles towards the top.
And unfortunately, F. Coughlin takes a death. And as counted by Bobski, 2 more experience points that you can leave on the left, but you're gonna leave with little health.
Actually, that makes me wonder. I mean, magic wyverns are to the right and slightly above. So, I guess Tentagel's actually at the top of the 4-tile radius.
That is true. And Coughlin's now in double digits of experience. And then Drakima sends him home.
This is almost as bad as Big Swamp.
I wouldn't call it that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not far off.
But F. Coughlin's getting a bit lucky. The blue slimes are kind of flowing for him.
There's nothing to the northeast and southeast. They have not been able to get far enough. Ooh, another ghost.
Yep, but unfortunately it loves to dodge.
That is true. And it hit hard. It hits pretty hard.
As long as Stop Spell whiffs, I mean, Bobski's gonna have a shot.
Hey, got it. And then he's dead.
And Coughlin ties it back up again.
And another warlock to ruin Bobski's day.
Yep. So if both of them are 5 points away from level 3, you gotta think it's a breakout with either heal or hurt.
So
ideally, it's hurt more.
So we do have a person asking about how spawns are determined. So the map here is 256 by 256 tiles, I believe, long. And each section is divided up by 16 tiles by 16 tiles. And you have a group of 5 monsters. Or, I'm sorry, 120 by 120. But it still goes that is 16 by 16 per section. There are other RPGs in the NES lifespan that have a very similar setup. In this case, there's a group of 5 monsters per group of 16. And Tantagel always will have a 4-tile radius around it, where there's starting enemies. Starting enemies include things like slimes, ghosts, drakimas, magidrakes, magicians, scorpions, all the way up to wolves. Magiwyverns are not a part of it, nor are race as far as I know. Both of those have been found to the northeast of Tantagel. When they go left into this swamp, they're trying to get a different set of monsters from the group that is to the southeast, which is mostly slimes, warlocks, and wolves.
And we have progress. 6 agility, 27 hit points, 11 magic points, and a spell. No attack power yet, but it's the heal spell. That is going to help out a lot, especially with that big HP gain of 27.
But not if your face is burned off by a metal scorpion.
I don't think fcoughlin cares. Because now, he can go to the west. And he's gonna have...
and you can fight scorpions. And scorpions are not safe to fight. Run! Run, Fred! Run!
Well, he hasn't equipped his fighter's ring.
I don't think the fighter's ring is going to help here. Fred, run. This is not a fight you can win, even with heal.
He's gonna give it the old college try. Running away is like giving it the old community college try.
Yeah, it has 10 or 12 hit points, and it's taking Metal Slime damage. Oh, he's going to be so frustrated if he does not get the scorpion at this point.
Especially when it dodges.
Fire, it's winnable, but it is so time-consuming.
Fcoughlin is hoping he doesn't have a heal spell in there.
He is very lucky that he survived that fight. It's not a fight I would have taken.
And this Magidrakey fight is not going to be much better.
I'm kind of surprised he's staying close to the swamp. I would be searching if I made it there. And unfortunately, Drakemas are actually more dangerous than Magidrakes. So, yeah.
But the agility is still pretty good enough to run away.
Well, the droll would be nice if it didn't have a ton of hit points.
And some really good defense to boot.
Yeah. I actually do not think they're normally worth it, because their experience is actually under the curve, in my opinion.
Unless you're at level 2 or level 3 of a hurt spell.
Are we sure they didn't roll Giant Swamp? Because we do have a lot of swamp around Tantagel here.
Or what fcoughlin could do is run into a red slime and punch it out.
So Let's Go Pina just asked if the dungeons were in
There's your power, 8,
randomized.
5, 9, and 1.
So Let's Go Pina, or Pens, asked if monsters are randomized in dungeons, and that answer is yes.
Oh yeah. In one floor, we'll use Mountain Cave as an example. Like on the top floor of Mountain Cave, you might find red dragons and stone men. But on the second floor, you might just find like blue slimes and warlock. And the connecting floor is this. The second floor of Mountain Cave will have the exact same monsters on the first floor of Garen's grave. So it's gonna have to keep a key on that. And by the way, with fcoughlin at level 4 and that 8 power that he gained, it now makes fighting scorpions a lot bearable.
I'm surprised he's not exploring more, to be honest.
Well, a lot of racers have different strategies. Some like to grind a lot to start, so when they explore, they're not booted back to Tangential Castle that much.
Which I can understand.
And in most cases, doing that type of grind at the start benefits. We had a weekly where Nescarnality stuck around and grinded for a little bit at the start and was able to get ahead of his competition and finish at second.
I have done similar things, but he has the hit point pool to survive for quite a while. Maybe a couple more Scorpions and we'll see more of the lay of the land.
And if you take a look on Bobski's map, we have a Sparkover Bridge. All is right with the world.
And in this case, Sparkover bridges are bridges that go to one-tile islands with nothing else.
And Coughlin's at level 5 now. 5 more power, 5 more agility, 10 more hit points, and a new spell of Hurt.
It's so much hurt.
And it's going to help out against the Drolls, because of how high the defense is on the Drolls. And you can start killing Trakimas now.
For the record, Centroid, I was actually trying to make a joke on how much swamp we're seeing.
I think it's called Florida.
Yeah, this is actually not that far off shape-wise from the lower section of America. Not that far off, at least.
And it also looks like we got Repel at 5.
Repel is not a bad spell. But it does seem to look like that Fred is going to get a good amount of exploration this time around. And I have a feeling slimes have an index that is very common this game, so we'll be seeing them quite a bit.
Yep. I usually make them out of perler beads.
Yeah. I wonder how many tiles there are in this particular map, because we've seen them in at least 4 different tiles.
Oh, it looks like the ghost breathes baby breath also while casting stop spell. So he's an all-around jerk.
Yeah, certainly looks like it. Jeez. But thankfully, it doesn't seem to be very common for either spell, or either skip spell or.
Okay, level 6. 4 more power, 4 more agility, 9 more hit points, 2 more magic points for fcoughlin at level 6. So, grinding has certainly paid off for fcoughlin, so he's going to be a little more free and clear.
And all things considered, with the amount of resources he now has on hand, he can explore pretty easily and find death as well as a Sparkover Bridge.
Yeah, being hit by 32 with that Magic Wyvern. Thankfully, he was able to survive it.
I probably would have walked on the swamp there. Just gone, yeah. So, Northeast holds no secrets.
He'll try to snake his way to some soft spots. And a rogue scorpion, if he wants to gamble, he can gamble on landing some hurts, but he's going to get hit hard. So it looks like he's going to do the smart thing and get away now.
That wouldn't have been a fight I would have wanted to take myself. And geez, our town's far away from Tantagel. Is Bobski to the south of Tantagel? Nope, he's just in the northeast. Or, I'm sorry, the eastern side.
Mm-hmm.
And Fred finds another dead end.
This northern part of the map has not been fun.
Yeah.
Burning all of his resources.
Yeah, it really looks like this map is very swampy. And it even has rivers and lakes that are very swampy in general appearance.
And it looks like crossing that bridge led to fcoughlин's demise, and he will be heading back to start.
If I was Fred at this point, I would be trying south.
He's already got 72 hit points, so he could go pretty much anywhere and be alright.
Providing he doesn't get destroyed by Star Wyverns, which have significant agility, and one of the worst spells in the game.
Leap.
Followed by being sent
Death.
back to Tantagel.
Yep.
Experience at this time is not random. There are seeds where it will be, but very unlikely this tournament until much later on.
And it looks like Coughlin's taken your prediction to heart. He's going south.
That is a good path to go. And I think he can actually punch Druins. Ooh, it has heal more. That makes them not worth fighting.
Not at this stage in the game, he can't. Now, Bobski lucked into beating the Drakima. He's going to get level 5, and that means he's going to get Herf. Now, we have a Wraith fight on fcoughlин's side. He does have hurt, so that's going to help that battle.
Yeah, and Wraiths do have quite a bit of defense, unfortunately. So Hurt is a good spell to use.
And getting 42 experience, that is a big benefit.
And it's Garenham! Somebody predicted the correct town.
Now it's time to take a look at these shop prices.
I probably would have gone with the armor, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you got hurt, you can be like a warlock wizard type of person. Gonna take a dragon scale here and a torch. Oh, right, because there's a cave down south, so let's play in that cave. But then again, if you have radiant, you don't need torches.
And he also is realizing that he doesn't have enough money for the inn, which I probably would have used here.
Well, if he kills this Magidrake, he'll have enough.
Yeah, that was a lot.
So now, Coughlin's gonna get a good night's sleep, and he'll explore that cave. Meanwhile, Bobski on the other side of the screen is gonna look for stuff to bolster his plan of attack, and he does find a Wraith. But he's not gonna go for it.
And Fred is surprisingly grinding still. Interesting.
Well, he's almost at 330, so that gets him level 7.
And he accidentally...
That's a missed menu. Yeah, but he's right by a town, so if you miss menu, and with all of that health that he has, it hurts, but it's not gonna hurt you drastically.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to end up as a Death Necklace seed. I'm not predicting that just yet, but it is getting pretty meaty in terms of hit points.
And fcoughlin doesn't think he's got enough to take on a Wolf Lord. You might be right on that front. It's a couple points off.
Interesting, he's checking the grave.
Garen's grave. And Bobski finds the town of Coal. This is huge. There's a search spot there. It could be almost anything.
And it's the most useless item that can be found there. Womp, womp, womp.
Vanilla Fairy Flute. By the way, 8, 3, 9, 25!
I guess we're gonna be Punch Wizards?
I think we're gonna be casting a whole lot of hurt. And Coughl's gonna play a little bit safe. He's gonna buy some leather armor, get some more defense in.
Yeah, that would have been my buy first, and then I might have bought that club.
And now Bobski is now entering Garen's grave, so they're right near each other. Apparently Bobski did not see Garenham.
There's no way he didn't see it, he just didn't want to go inside it. This will be a lucrative fight if he gets it.
We got a magic key.
Caves are key.
Yep, that's gonna be very beneficial. So if he dies, he could easily replenish his keys at Tangential Castle.
Which turned out to be the case.
Star Wyverns with hurt more. And I think the term we're going to use is slept and wrecked.
And both players are crispy critters. And unfortunately, that also means that Bobski is now able to check the treasury, while Fred is not. So this is going to be path divergence. And it could also mean that Bobski has oh no, that is going
we
to
got ourselves a gold grind. And the Death Necklace.
So this could really catapult Bobski ahead.
Yes, it can. But I don't think he's gotten into Garenham, and that's where a lot of big-ticket items is. I think the Flame Sword and Magic Armor were there.
I did definitely see some high prices in that list. Bobski did not see a good shop yet.
So Bobski never went into Garenham.
And it looks like Fred is not going back in the cave just yet. He is worried about Starwood Worm.
Ooh, we got a Metal Slime, but he ran away. Bobski's gonna check the spike tile, apparently.
Ooh, Metal Slimes have big spells. I don't know if you want to see them anymore.
Well, he's got two. Can he survive this hurt war? Oh, he got a perfect bitted. That's what happened to him. The old perfect bid. But, because he was still in Tantagel, guess what's still available?
A giant fire.
So, Bobski's play is he's gonna grind a whole lot of cash.
I guess he's gonna hope that that there's some good items in that town that he kind of skirted by, but yeah, I probably would have checked that first, maybe?
It's time to check when you're in a race for your career, when you're in a big race.
Ooh, Demonites. Those can actually spell doom very quickly.
Manages to get away from it, though.
Oh, well then. I guess Fred is not having fun today.
The fun police is here. Wow, level 7 manages to run away.
Are you sure you want to stick around there, Fred? You've seen them breathe fire.
At a pretty good clip. I will not be shocked if the Metal Scorpion is like a 75% fire breather.
It's a randomized chest. There's always, in vanilla, there's always gold chests, but not to that level.
And this is a standard operating procedure for any Dragon Warrior Randomizer racer. If you're near the start and you have a gold grind, save.
Oh, Fred, you keep going into very dangerous territory.
I'll be honest, I do not like that move by Bobski.
What move did he do? Oh, he's going... Oh, really? He's going to coal first.
And run into a gold man in the process. And a wolf lord in the process, which, he's not ready for.
Oh, I guess we do have a silver shield in Seed. Ooh. I wouldn't have bought that sword there, but okay.
Well, he's still gonna have enough for the magic armor and the flame sword, though. He's buying that broadsword just for insurance purposes. Here's the thing, even though he might be behind by 300 points in experience, that's easily made up with a flame sword and magic armor and the silver shield.
Yeah, he's, Bobski's in the lead. Now, if that red dragon doesn't kill him.
And does baby breath.
So, ouch. If I might have actually considered resetting here.
See what Bobski does.
Interesting. I'm not sure why he's doing this play. Oh, I guess he's looking for a flame sword somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And he'll have enough for it.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best use of...
Wow! 8, 11, 9, and 13 at level 8.
Honestly, going by stats alone, he's much better off getting magic armor than a flame sword. Because flame sword's only 8 more attack? Yeah.
And I think that I think you're absolutely right. I think he is probably just gonna go magic armor and be on his merry way.
Oh no, I do get that, David. They definitely do want the Earthward Sword. But the Flame Sword in and of itself is not that great of an upgrade off of, the Broadsword. It's more of a luxury item.
And by the way, you said the fairy flute is useless when you have golems running around via randomizer. You're gonna be happy you had it.
Yeah, but golems are pretty easy to run from to begin with.
Not early on when you're at level 6. And now Coughlin finds all of the goodies. He is not buying magic armor.
Yeah.
Gonna check out these 3 chests, and he's found more gold, fairy water, and a curse belt, which he could sell for 180.
Please! Oh, ouch.
Ye oldies slept and wrecked again. However, he's buying the flame sword.
That is a very, very questionable decision. And we found your cave.
Now he's angry at himself because... Coughlin's angry at himself now because guess what he just realized? There's his gold grind.
Well, he may be able to try the one below? Oh, no! He's gonna gold grind off of the low chest.
That is a very, very, very bad play.
It's probably safer than you think. He's probably going to grab only the magic armor if he's going this route. Maybe the flame sword.
Yeah, but that's still a lot of time wasted. You're only getting between 100 to 120.
It's a lot more time wasted than trying to grab those keys again.
And now Bobski is realizing the error of his race. He probably should have bought the magic armor.
So, magic armor unfortunately does not actually protect against flame breath. It would only help in situations like the Star Wyvern and it casting Hurt More on your face every 5 seconds.
Right, but you also get passive healing. For every 4 steps, you do get a point of health back.
I believe it's every 3 steps. Small distinction. Not that important.
And Bobski's gonna try to maneuver his way out of the swamp, out of a swamp cave. And into an area not unlike where he was at before.
Fred, really? Really, Fred? You didn't even want to check what was... Fred? Oh, I guess he's going to go down the stairs after going up here. And then, doing the larger... Or not? Okay, Fred?
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, he did definitely have to... If he wanted to do that grind, going up the stairs was actually a good idea.
So it looks like the other half of the other side of Swamp Cave looks like to be a whole load of nothing.
Yeah, Bobski is going to catch up here.
A whole load of nothing on the other side.
What are you doing, Bobski? That is a very weird decision.
Worked, I guess.
I mean, I'm not sure why you wanted to go back to town, but okay.
Coughlin's buying a hand axe.
There's been weird decisions all game so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Bobski wants to see if there's another town somewhere. Why? I'm not sure, but that's what he's doing.
It makes sense. Then again, I've kind of stopped making sense of the seed about 30 minutes ago.
Alright, looks like Bobski is gonna actually try to do his gold grind now. Did anybody notice if he found coal? Because, yeah, if he does this, then he's not aware that the silver shield is somewhere, and that, oh.
Bobski's pretty much caught up, experience point wise. So he's at level 8.
I think Fred is gonna try to go downstairs. It's a dangerous decision, but it might prove, information.
It will, because Bobski didn't get out of the first floor.
And Bobski is going to try to punch the golem to death. And it looks like it's going to work.
Power of the flame sword turning him into Adobe. And Coughlin's now on the second floor.
So he may no longer have to worry about getting slept and wrecked. And we find... Go ahead.
Is Erdrick's token, that's the second key item.
What was the first key item? Oh, Silver Harp.
Yeah.
Where was
Silver Harp was in the treasury in Tantalus.
Along with the Death Necklace, which may be an important item later in the seed. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna see the bottom of this cave.
One of the most difficult enemies in the entire game. And we will not see the bottom. But Coughlin does have an advantage over Bobski. He has the Erdrick's token. Bobski's doing quite a bit of exploration and grinding on these golems.
And we have empty chests.
Might have empty chests, but the gold grind is now on. And by the way, the golems look to be a really safe grind because they cast hurt.
Yeah, but we've seen how hard it can punch for. And it has heal more! Oh, that is spicy. Token is behind the door in Garen's grave. Man, that Healmar is doing work for that golem and slowing Bobski down tons.
True, but he's not spending a lot of magic and a lot of resources in order to pull it off. And that attack helps. He did not cast hurt more, or heal more, I should say.
Well, that is a lucky cast. And that is a painful punch to the face.
But still alive.
He really fought for all 255 of that experience point.
And this level 4 power, 15 hit points, and their stop spell. So he's gonna take a death and head back home. But that stop spell is important.
And I think golems are actually close to the start of this seed, which means that some people may actually decide to grind on them if they have stops. It doesn't seem to be happening right now, but it was a possibility.
If you're doing that much of a clip on getting that much of a clip on golems early on, and you can put them to sleep, and you can do all that good stuff, you go for it.
Yeah, I probably would, yeah. And it seems that 2 of the 3 wyverns put you to sleep. We have some really birds are jerks going on this seed.
And by the way, we'd like to thank Bobski for verifying this seed.
Thank you, Bobski. We have found another cave. That's going to be checked, and it is probably Mountain Cave.
Or Tablet Cave.
That's weird. I thought Tablet Cave was at the bottom of Tentagel.
No, the Vanilla Stones of Sunlight Cave is under Tantagel. Normally. But in this seed, it was Swamp North. Here, in this one...
found the sword! Fred has the big stick.
Doing a lot of traveling. And 2 towns.
$99 hit points. Interesting. And we find Breckenary, the starting village that Fred is not even sure he wants to look in.
Go in just to use the Motel 6.
He didn't even
And
want to do that.
find Sherlock.
There's gotta be a large shield in here somewhere.
Maybe it's here at the Mall of Alifgard called Cantlin.
And there it is, in the first shop. A good buy in almost 99% of the cases, because it's only 800 gold.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives...
And now... Sorry about that.
It's fine. I was saying it gives 10 defense, which is only half that of the silver shield.
And now Coughlin is braving all of the barrier tiles and trying to get coordinates.
There are no coordinates this seed.
Ooh.
That is scary.
But that's a really good piece of knowledge to have.
Yeah, it does mean that he doesn't have to actually save the princess. We're not going to be happy this seed.
Well, it just means it's a seed-long bachelor party. Nothing bad about that.
Forever alone. Oh, and is this Hawk's Nest? It is.
Armor could be here. But he's not going to even attempt it.
Questionable?
Pragmatic probably wants to get level 9. Even though with 84 health at level 8...
And that is Revolver.
Man, all the towns in close proximity.
Imagine if this is the armor. No, just some extra gold.
Well, he could replenish his keys.
At the cheapest location in the game.
Mm-hmm. So, we haven't seen Mountain Cave yet. We haven't seen the Harp Trading Cave yet. We haven't seen the Stones of Sunlight Cave, or as we call it, Freebie Cave. And we haven't saw the spike tile in Hawk's Nest yet.
And it looks like the token is going to be grabbed. No, maybe not. It looks like it's going to be another grind, or die.
Able to run away. I'm kind of shocked he was able to.
Level 9 get?
Yep. Level 9 get. 4, 15, 5. And token get by Bobski.
I think you are at the range where you can do some serious damage to whatever is on that trap tile.
And the Harp Trading Cave. Seems like the randomizer has put almost everything in that one portion.
Certainly looks it. That was token. And Fred just found Sherlock. I don't think he's found the way into Sherlock yet.
No, he's got to go the other way. But now the question is he going to go to Hawk's Nest? Because armor could be there.
Yeah, I'm almost certain armor's there, given what we found. It's either that or the stones. Bobski is gonna try again? Did he, grab the chest there? Because
He grabbed it was gold.
Well... too bad.
Well, he's cleared Mountain Cave, so he's got that piece of information. Now he's just got to get all the information that Coughlin has. And he's caught up.
It looks like Bobski is gonna gold grind.
He's gonna go grind for some magic armor. And...
oh no! Fred's got Armor Knight troubles.
Kinda stunned he didn't go into Hawk's Nest. This would have been a good time to go into Hawk's Nest. You got 99 health. You could absorb a DL2 breath hit.
But it looks like he still wants to explore this nice little section of land that had almost everything he wanted it at his fingertips. And it does look like Fred has caught up in experience. Holy moly.
He has taken the lead in experience.
And that's with 2 golems killed by Bobski.
Sometimes grinding golems is good, but sometimes you just can't beat the traditional way.
And we have... death.
Yeah, that's the mistake of fighting it. Maybe you should have thrown a,
Maybe you shouldn't have taken the step there.
or maybe thrown a stop spell on it, because it looks like to be a 75% sleep user. Bobski's in the lead experience point-wise, however, there's all that stuff Coughlin found.
And it looks like Coughlin is going to try the other side of the map.
And that's gonna reveal a whole load of nothing to him.
But at the very least, he may be able to kill things over there.
Perhaps, but... I
like
mean,
this metal slime, question mark, who will just cast Hurt More repeatedly in his face?
no, he'll just run away.
As they always do.
Well, not always. If you're underneath a threshold, you can get away with it.
So, metal slimes are still quite the dangerous enemy this seed. Even though they don't cast Dragon to Breath, they still are casting Hurt More, which is a very nasty spell. Oh hey, we find our first Punch Wizard! Uh-oh, poor Bobski. Rip Bobski.
Ouch. Bobski feeling all the pain.
Oh jeez, somebody's exploring a swamp. Again I ask, is this big swamp? How many tiles this seed is swamp?
Well, we did say earlier we were probably in Florida. But there's Sherlock.
We're just in swamp country. And deserts. Florida has deserts too, right?
I think it's right near the border of Georgia.
Yeah, probably.
Or namely the Daytona racetrack now. Anyway.
Yeah, beach works too.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fred did find his way into Sherlock, and it looks like that is leading to a bunch of other nothings. Which is unfortunate, but he had to check here, and he's going to end up getting sent home again.
That would have been the perfect opportunity to fling a stop spell on him.
Yeah... Step cell does not seem to be a weakness of theirs, though. You don't want to go that way. Oh, I was starting to say, it looked like that golem was, going to be a pest with its spells, but apparently, Stop Cell worked on it.
Well, level 10, 5 more power. Double empty level. MTI out there is gonna love that. 50010.
To be fair, they had a lot of hit points already. And they did not have anywhere near enough magic.
Mm-hmm. To be fair...
You just reminded me of, Bump and Jump. TMR singing, to the tune of that song.
Bobski grinding on golems.
This
now,
may actually be Fred's first actual knowledge of a golem. And he's finally found coal. And he's probably going to go, why didn't I check this direction sooner, as soon as he checks the shop.
He's not even going to check the shop.
He will be foolish if he doesn't.
Maybe it's an ignorance is bliss type of thing.
If that is indeed the case, I guess he's pulling a King Koopa, especially a King Koopa into a giant fire-breathing dread dragon.
Well, there's the phone police to set him straight. And level 11 for Bobski. 14 more power, 2 more agility, 9 more hit points, and 1 more magic point.
And another red dragon. Oh. This is gonna turn out into a very bad time for Fred if he doesn't get a few golems underneath his belt, and soon. Oh, there is a cave. This may be Mountain Cave. Nope, Stones of Sunlight.
Yep, this is a cave that Bobski hasn't found.
And it was a dragon scale. Completely useful. And Fred finally put on his fighter's ring!
Finally! He's not gonna bother with the Star Wyverns.
I don't think anybody wants to look at a Star Wyvern to see.
Well, what about the Wyverns and the Magic Wyverns? What should they aspire to?
Wyverns in and of themselves probably don't need to look at Star Wyverns. Maybe the Magic Wyverns, but we haven't seen if they have sleep too. I guess Fred is going to check. Nope, he's just leaving the cave.
It's gotta be Mountain Cave or Hawk's Nest that has ye olde armor, hopefully.
Well, the Stones of Sunlight have to be found at some point. Oh look, another cave. I think we know which cave this is, because it's the only cave left! Mountain Cave. So, we've got Mountain Cave in the middle of a giant forest. Wow. What an apt name for a cave.
Randomizer is fun, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Just like building a castle in a swamp. I guess the first 3 castles failed because they sank into the swamp, so they built a 4th one on top.
That's how you stabilize the land. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Anyway, first chest was a torch. Second chest is empty. That's probably a key or an herb. And a Star Wyvern being a little bit of a butt. Third chest has fairy water.
Oh my goodness. The suspense. What's in that last chest?
He's gotta hope it's either the armor or the Stones of Sunlight. Because if it's not the Stones of Sunlight, and
it's wings!
Oh no!
I guess we have some,
You know what that means? Do you want to know what this means, Shub?
It's probably not gonna be a fun time.
No, because this means the armor is in Sharlock.
Yep. But
so that
unfortunately,
time...
Fred does not know this yet. He's going to check the bottom of the grave, probably.
Or he's got to go into... Well, now he kind of knows where it is. Where the Stones of Sunlight is in Hawk's Nest.
Yeah, but he's still going to check the bottom of the grave, because he probably doesn't want to bank on, Caitlin. That said, does anybody want to guess where in the pyramid, or on the table of doom, that the...
Well, I gotta do the spiel first. Well, I gotta do the spiel first, the Shubes.
Spiel first?
Well, can you do the pyramid theme? Or hum it?
I don't know what it is.
You know that.
I gotcha. I haven't heard that tune in a very, very long time.
Well, it's time to play the $100,000 pyramid. Our special guests this week are Vicky Lawrence and Charles Siebert. And now here's your host, Dick Clark. And now it's time for everyone in chat to guess where the armor is in Charlotte Castle. Is it the $50 chest? Is it the $100 chest? The $150 chest? $200 chest? $250 chest? Or the $300 chest? If it's either none, any of those, if you don't think, say Judge's Table, and that's the Vanilla Sword location. So make your predictions in chat now, and we'll have the answer when it happens.
It looks like I was right. Fred is going to check the bottom of the grave.
It's the only thing he hasn't checked.
Yep. He probably would have been better off going, hey, this is probably going to be an unfun time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, he's still got this massive lead because Bobski has never been in that the area where fcoughlin was.
But he's 1,500 experience points ahead. 1,600 experience points ahead of Fred. That is going to be a very hard time to make up if a red dragon or a golem are not on the trap tile.
Well, what about Blue Dragon?
Honestly, I would prefer golem or red dragon, considering the experience of disparity between a blue and a red. Especially if you can get a hold of heal more.
And it doesn't look like we got that at 11 or 12.
And Fred finally saw that it is gold. He's probably unhappy. But at least he made it this time! Yay!
And now he's gotta go to Hawk's Nest.
And Bobski is not even trying yet. Yeah, I think Brian may be right. Without the silver shield, he doesn't have much of an option. And he doesn't even know where the shield is, because he didn't even try to look for it.
He probably doesn't care.
1,600 experience points, though. That is a very scary deficit to make up.
And he runs into our good friend, the Armored Knight.
Who is sending him back home?
You're going back. Bye. I miss DBZ Abridged.
Well, he tried. That's all we can say. He tried.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Bobski's going in this direction now, too.
That is bad.
And then it's the red dragon. I guess the Fun Police decided that he has not paid enough fines today.
No, and it's never fun when that happens.
Never.
But you know what is fun though, Jubinator?
What's that?
Downloading the Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
I haven't done that enough lately.
No. Well, you should, and it's a whole lot of fun. By the way, Bobski has found Mountain Cave.
And we all know there was very little here.
Yep, zip, zilch, nada. Level 11 for fcoughlin.
And no heal more. Oh boy.
Nope.
That experience point is gonna grow.
So, if you want to download the Dragon Warrior Randomizer, just like what both Bobski and fcoughlin are playing right now, there should be a link posted in the chat. Also being posted should be the channels where you can watch fcoughlin and Bobski021 when they're not competing in a tournament race, and you can give them all the support that they need. And then,
especially after the Star Wyvern sends him back home again. Sad times.
Unless you're Bobski and where you cast Stop Spell and you're able to block all of his stuff.
Fred was very brave in swinging at the Star Wyvern here. 3 hit points. I would have been very worried about taking any sort of damage whatsoever.
And also give Centroid41 a follow. Give Shoobs a follow, and give myself a follow here on Twitch. I mean, we're all good people. We all play a lot of great games. And we got stereo Star Wyvern fights going on.
I should honestly stream more often than I do.
Think about starting Paper Mario on Monday. Not for speedrun purposes, just to play. I haven't played that game in a long time, and I kind of want to.
And Fred found his Red Bull. He got wings, and, well, wings are not the most useful.
And here's fcoughlin going to gear up and take on Hawksnest.
And Bobski going the direction that there is no towns.
Yeah, Bobski's got to go north.
Yeah, now he's going that direction, and who knows, maybe he'll decide that a pathway doesn't lead to anywhere because it's so tiny. Oh, no, he actually did go over enough. And he gets to see the fun place. Oh hey, golems are on the trap tile. This may be very lucrative for Mr. fcoughlin, especially if he realizes that he needs to cast Stop Spell.
It's gonna be doing a whole lot faster than Bobski. And there's the Stones of Sunlight. He knows where Jerk Cave is.
He does, but I think he decided that golem fights are very, very worth it.
And you know what's worth it for Bobski?
Not
getting a sword.
Ah, yes, the sword. I forgot the sword was here. I know, right, David? It gives ancestral weapon an entirely new meaning. Oh, that 81 hit point critical hit. That golem is going down quick.
And it doesn't seem to be chanting heal more. There's level 12, he's catching up.
And he has heal more now. Or he should. I thought Bobski had heal more.
No.
I was seeing him trying to fight Red Dragon, so I thought he had it. My bad. As for staff, it was not that hard to find. Staff, the Silver Harp was in Tantagel, and the staff location was not far off. Wow! That was a very, very lucky survival there.
And here's Bobski going in. Level 13, 3 more power, 3 more agility, 3 more hit points, 2 more magic points, new spell of... Oh, there's heal more. I think you can dive for your armor now.
That was a smart decision by Fred. He decided that stop spell was actually important this time. However, it does seem that the golem has some decent spell resist.
It's a coin flip.
Golems still hurt if they punch you.
And now Bobski has his Stones of Sunlight. But he hasn't found the trading cave yet. It's the last advantage Coughlin has for right now.
Yeah, but they're both... Well, Bobski's not trying to grind. He's just gonna go and do stuff. Which means he could end up getting slaughtered by something. And he'd have to do this walk all over again.
Gonna give Coughlin a chance to catch up.
So, CD Improv, this entire map is very reminiscent of a swamp. It's not just the swamp tiles, it's the way the rivers flow and break up almost everything. If we had a map to look at, it would be pretty much a map of Italy. Venice, with all those little streams everywhere.
And now Coughlin at level 13, we are pretty much even. And Bobski's almost on his way to the trade cave. And Rimildar.
Yeah, this would have been a fun map to try to count your coordinates on. Oh, very, very, very. Fred is most certainly catching up at this point. He does, however, lose his last little bit of leeway, and Bobski finds the Silver Heart Cave. I think Fred has decided that Stop Spell is actually not worth casting, even with heal. So now we are into a wonderful grind of 2 golems and 2 players. So we may actually see a reason why having a silver shield is so important for this seed. Because guess what? Golems punch hard.
Now the next level is 5625, I think.
So they're both 2 golems away. And it looks like Bobski is still going to try to stop Spell.
Coughlin's going full bore against him.
Yeah, we'll see who ends up slightly ahead at 14. I wouldn't call it unfairly hard, just unfairly tedious.
And now Coughlin realizes, Stop Spell's a good thing. Because after that heal more by, the Golem, it's gonna allow Bobski to take the lead. And get level 14 first.
But not by much.
More magic.
And I think Fred is going to let himself die here. Well, there's more MP to play with. And wow. I guess I was very wrong when I said Death was.
Yeah, but you gotta go to Hawks. You gotta go to a town to heal.
He might decide to go get the rainbow drop and dive into Cantlin? Or, I'm sorry, to Sherlock to see if there's anything worthwhile in the cave? Because that's probably what I would be doing. At this level, at least. And it looks like Bobski is deciding to do exactly that.
Or not.
You're going into the wrong cave, sir. This is not the cave you're looking for.
Gonna check underneath.
Yep, I believe this was Swamp Cave.
Yep.
He's gonna check the grind tile here. That is an interesting choice. Wait, why are you checking the grind tile here? You have 5 hit points. And especially considering it's not a friend.
No, it's the Armored Knight, and all it does is just slice you up.
Yeah, that axe to the face is not a very friendly thing. And he's gonna let himself die.
And it looks like Coughlin is probably going to level until he gets hurt more.
Well, that's either going to be 15 or 16.
But by that time, he should probably have the rest of his stats where he can safely dispatch of the Dragon Lord.
There is nothing safe about the Dragon Lord until you're well overpowered.
Exactly. Because the way the health's been going, he could throw on the Death Necklace, and he'd probably have around 135, 140 health, turning that to 105, 110. And be okay.
And it looks like Bobski finally realized where the Jerk Cave is. Well, it looks like Bobski is not going to actually be looking to do either grind. He is going to Sherlock.
He wants his armor.
Who wouldn't? Well, you want to know something? It could be very perilous with all the red dragons that this sea has been throwing out. Or it could have star returns every 5 steps. Oh man, you really do have to burn a lot of stuff just to get to Cantlin.
You do.
Without the armor, that's a lot of extra damage. And green dragons have decided to be jerks.
Yeah, but that's not the biggest jerk of them all. It's those, it's the spike tiles. Or the barrier tiles. Oh! 7 more power, 2 more agility, 1 more hit point, 1 more magic point, and I think that is your hurt more.
It might be, but it's still not worth trying to go too far into the Catlin, or into Charles. Not with that many heal mores needing to be spent just getting there. Oh, and he is
and more
running.
golems.
I think this is a questionable decision, running. Oof.
Well, he has hurt more, and one hurt more will get rid of the green dragon.
Bobski doesn't have it, though.
That is true.
And apparently, werewolves are extra lethal.
I haven't seen that yet this seed.
This is not a very friendly set of encounters.
Nope. But he is on the diamond floor.
Yeah, definitely. Fred is definitely making a good decision by keeping grinding here. So we have not yet seen a blue dragon just yet.
We have not.
We have seen an armored knight, and they definitely did. Or I'm sorry, not armored knight, an axe knight, but it was swinging hard when we saw him.
Yep. Five more golem kills and Koppel will be at level 16.
We'll see what we have at level 16. Because level 16 may be required at minimum. Oof. Getting blocked by armored knights. That arm is just swinging.
There's the blue dragon.
Yeah, Bobski is really trying to get that armor. It won't take much to send him home.
He's on the U floor.
Oh no. A hard enemy.
Yeah, he's got to run from this, otherwise this might be the death knell.
Oh, so much time wasted.
was a big gamble. Unfortunately, it did not pay off.
I think he's going again. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Oh no, he's gonna grind golems in the desert. Okay.
And here's 16.
I guess that golem did not like the look on his face, and decided that his fist was definitely going to make sure that look on his face is never going to be seen again.
5, 9, 12, 7. Yep, 121 attack. This is a death necklace seed. And 100 MP, that is 12 heal mores. And a safety heal if you need it.
So what was actually given in that level?
Enough to make Sherlock, gullible.
Until you find Star Wars Ferns, at least.
There's not much you'd be able to do about that.
Yeah, I am aware of that. And Fred has yet to realize that there's a silver shield in this town. Or,
Not
I'm
in
sorry,
Garenham, in Cole.
In Cole, sorry. And Fred is taking the cheap in here. It's cheap because it's free. And they don't even give you a bed.
It's true, but 135 health. This is a death necklace seed, as you've intimated earlier. So, how to calculate the death necklace and what it does is it'll give you 10 additional attack at a cost of 1/4 of your health.
Hey Fred, there's a little spell here called Repel. You may want to cast it.
Yeah, but that wastes MP for the dive down.
Well, there's also fairy water, though. I'm sure he has in his inventory.
Yeah, but I think he chucked that in the Cuyahoga.
Yeah, Beta Strap, there's been swamp everywhere. Everywhere. And where there wasn't swamp, there was a whole bunch of tributaries dividing up the...
We saw like 3 or 4 spark over bridges. But Coughlin is at Charlotte Castle. He is gonna do the drop. He doesn't look like he's got fairy water though, so he couldn't. Okay. Not sure how I like this play. Actually, I know how I like this play. I don't.
What is the play? What
Put
are
on
they
the
doing?
death necklace.
Oh, he put it on early?
Yep.
Oh, that is painful.
And he's gonna pay the ultimate price.
Oh, Fred may decide that this may be too much pain. I might. Oh, the pain. You can feel it, I'm sure. He can't even get an easy MP restore. He has to go to town every time now.
He has to go to Garenham.
Which means that if he has no MP and he dies, he has to... He can't do anything. He'll be soft locked.
And that ends the game. And Bobski would win by default, I think.
Yeah. I really, 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 really hope that he should have saved me. Oh, no. Yeah, if he gets the armor. There's a very strong if here. He's fighting things. I don't think he knows how much, how desperate his situation is right now. Oh no, he's fighting the green dragon.
If you're gonna fight the green dragon, you could cast Hurt More on it.
This is a edge of seat, nail-biting change to the game here.
That fire breath.
Oh, Fred. I think he just now realized that he has to use ends. And the curse restore is in Breckenary, which is on the other side of the map.
And here's the bad news about that. If you take off the death necklace, you lose that plus 10 health. You lose that plus 10 attack.
I'm pretty sure he can get it back if he saves and resets and searches the treasury. But
nope, that death necklace is gone.
Yeah, he's going to be getting it taken off. Now this is bad. Bobski is now probably a favorite to win at this point.
And he's gonna go grind Armored Knights now that he's got Hurt More.
This is just... This is a seed. Who rolled this one?
Not a seed issue now. This is a cataclysmic mistake by Coughlin.
I mean, he probably had enough stats to win with the death necklace, and if he got the armor, but
We're just...
Why you were attacking the red dragon was such low MP? Oh no.
If he heals and dies, it's over.
I think he has herbs.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do enough.
Oh.
That's it.
This is not it. If he has an herb, he can use an herb and get to town. But holy moly, this is almost stop forfeit territory.
Well, he made it to Garenham. He made it to Garenham. He's safe-ish. Now he's got to make a choice. Does he take the necklace off, or does he go back and try again? He's now weighing his options. And meanwhile, Bobski's all but caught up. And it looks like Coughlin's going to break an area to get the death necklace removed. Whereas Bobski can just grind and get to level 16 and be right where he needs to be. Just one massive misplay. And Bobski's at level 16. And he's got the stats to go. And Shoobs are continuing to fight these red dragons. I have no clues what's happening. Shoobs, what are your thoughts right now on what Bobski's doing and Coughlin's play?
I think I forgot that I had to hit push to talk, and I've been talking this entire time, and... So how long has it been since you guys heard me talk?
About a good 3 minutes.
It must have been a very, very fun 3 minutes not hearing.
Oh, don't discredit yourself like that, Shoobs.
It's self-deprecation humor. It worked. But anyways, yeah.
So Coughlin is making his way to Breckenary. He is gonna get the Death Necklace removed, so that means he won't have the attack power going into the DL2 fight.
So, considering that both of them are trying to get another level, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Unless he doesn't make it back to town.
And Coughlin realizes he has to hurt more.
And I think Bobski tried like 3 or 4 times to get into Catlin and couldn't. Because everything was nasty. Nasty. So yeah, if there's a decent amount of strength on 17, we'll probably see Fred not having that much of an issue, and a lot more double swings on the Dragon Lord too. Provided the Star Wyverns don't go, I'd love to put you to sleep. Well then, Sleep has won. So we are going to see what 17 gives us shortly. Wow! This is not actually a Death Necklace seed. Did you see that strength gain?
17 power. Actually, it can be a Death Necklace seed if he wants to go for overkill.
Yeah, that's some overkill. Holy cow.
Yeah, but sadly the agility is not too good.
They're both diving for armor, actually. And Fred's slightly ahead, but not by much.
And now he gets level 17, he's gonna get the good news.
So, Fred is at half resources compared to Bobski. We'll see how much that matters. Oh, that was not a good thing. And you lucked out, sir. Heal more, Fred! Heal more!
But it is merely a flesh wound.
The good news is that they really do hit very, very hard now on everything. So if they want another level, well, yeah, you can do another level pretty easily on the way down. And it actually might be safer. Fred hurt more?
Fred's mismenuing, and that's not a good sign.
At least he made it a good portion of floor 2 pretty quickly.
How long you've been practicing and how long you've been playing the game. If you're able to death rock all this, meanwhile Bobski, he's got the extra MP to play with, so he's gonna just cast Radiant. Especially since he probably wants to check the judges table.
It's this floor, diamond floor, that's pretty difficult to
do in the dark.
At the very least, wizards have not proven themselves to be too difficult. Wow, Bobski is pretty low on resources himself. And Fred makes it through the diamond.
But here's the thing, Bobski has 7 heal mores in the chamber, so he's okay. Oh! The most painful thing in the world in Dragon Warrior. The excellent Doge. Hey, I heard you like Doges, so I put some excellent in your Doges. Ugh.
There must have been a bunch of Shivas in there. I would agree there, Beta, especially after the Death Necklace move.
So where's Bobski going? Is he going to the bottom floor or is he going to the judges table? Looks like he's going to the bottom floor.
Bottom floor is almost always the better bet. And Fred just used the nerve, and he is going to check the judges' table.
This could get quite interesting. It all depends on who finds the armor first.
And who doesn't get slept and wrecked.
Bobski finds an armor knight. He's got the hurt mores to burn. But he's gonna attack first a couple of times and then use his hurt more. Or he's just gonna slice and dice.
Fred, you do not need to use the fairy flute to run from a golem.
Well, with the lack of MP he's not taking any chances.
It casts hurt a lot. But he gets the armor for his deviants. It was the
Judge's
the judge's
table.
And now he's going to get himself healed and do the dive. Meanwhile, Bobski has to climb the stairs again.
So fcoughlin, after one of the most baffling plays that I've ever seen in tournament history, is going to got the armor first, and it looks like he's gonna be fighting Dragon Lord first and could possibly win this match.
He might. But he's not casting repel.
He wants to save all of his magic. And I don't blame him.
He even used fairy water.
I don't think he'll be fairy watering anything in the castle.
He technically can, but he does not have enough agility or defense. As evidenced by seeing green dragons. Green dragons that are apparently sticking to him like glue.
I hate that feeling, don't you?
I always hit it. Oh. Looks like Bobski is getting his armor. There was no more crazy in the RNG today.
Absolutely right. So now he's got to go back, and he's got to heal.
And he doesn't realize there's a heal intent gel.
Oh, Bobski does know.
And what is he doing? Okay, Bobski. Good thing you remembered, because we're gonna go like, oh, that's a bunch of time lost. I think Bobski is getting a little tired. What do you think?
I think we're all getting a little tired, and I'm on the West Coast.
Oh boy, this has been an interesting and fun seed to see both players try to deal with. .98 attack power and 70 agility. That's not necessarily a bad set of numbers. And with 98 strength, you really do not need the Death Necklace to be able to beat the Dragon Lord. So, Fred is in a decent position to beat the Dragon Lord, even if Bobski can do it slightly faster.
Yep, high 20, low 10.
Did he actually say that, DH Storm?
And Bobski at level 18 gets all of the magic points. Alright,
Agility is
on this
exact 70.
And it's a golem. And the excellent move at the exact right time. And a blue dragon at the exact wrong time. Right in front of the Dragon Lord.
Oh, why didn't you just do herbs?
I think he feels confident enough that he could pull this off with 11 heal mores.
As long as he doesn't accidentally say yes, he can do whatever he wants.
Thou art a fool. And this is the problem with low agility. More often than not, you're being attacked first.
Oh, and this is not working out for Fred here.
Well, that one did.
Ugh, starting off with a 44 punch. He can get a double here. He did get a double heal, or double hit here.
Nice.
19 attack, or 19 damage on a swing. That is good. Fred has
wow. And Dragon Lord swung for his max of 49.
Fred has this. All he has to do is not miss menu. AKA, not put on the death necklace again, or the fighter's ring, or the scale.
Let's be another double. Yes, it is another double.
What a nail biter.
Bobski now on the bottom floor. But Bobski doesn't even need to go that way.
I'm not sure what Bobski is doing. Maybe you really wanted the herbs? Are you styling there, Bobski? Because...
be one of the last heal mores for Fred. That's it! Get your GGs out, ladies and gentlemen. fcoughlin has defeated the Dragon Lord after what was the most boneheaded of plays, in my opinion. He's come back from the brink, and he will advance to the next round.
And I wouldn't call it a bonehead play, I just consider it's just a mistake. Not a... I mean, it can happen to anybody. It was right next to the fairy flute.
Oh, really? Was it?
Yep. Or at least that's what I want to believe, because KISS, keep it simple. And that to me sounds very simple.
And it looks like we're gonna get fcoughlin here in the booth, and here he is. Congratulations, fcoughlin, on a race well raced.
Good job,
that
Fred.
was evil. That was evil.
That was a definitely evil seed. Outside of the death necklace.
Oh, yes. The death necklace thing, I flubbed. I was going for the fairy flute, and it just ate an extra up input, unfortunately.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. It definitely looked like it was a right next to fairy flute situation. where we've all accidentally hit that wonderful confirm button and hit something we didn't intend.
Oh yeah, and as I said, in this case it was the Death Necklace, which immediately killed any chance on the first dig of Sharlock of trying to get down there with any reasonable amount of health. And yeah, so felt like I was way behind at that point, hence why I went up to the Vanilla Sword, and I got lucky that turned out to be the armor.
So Fred, the amount of lead changes that happened was tremendous.
Oh, nice.
And believe it or not, that Death Necklace did not actually put you back behind Bobski.
Oh, really?
Not by much, at the very least.
As I said, it was just one of those things. It was just a ugly situation there. I was just hoping that, again, just trying to see what I could do to try to make things up.
So, I also want to point one thing out. You didn't try to look for the silver shield. You want to know where it was? It was
there was one?
There was one in coal.
Oh.
Right next to Garen.
Yeah, well, as I said, my thing at that point was just, especially with how often I was getting killed, even with magic armor and other stuff, and running into all those red dragons in that general area, even trying to get to that general area, I said, another gold grind's not going to be worth it time-wise. So I took the second gold grind that I got there after having to use the Death Necklace gold grind the first time, and then just said, okay, Flame Sword and magic armor, that's going to be what we need, and cross my fingers there.
It worked to that effect.
It certainly did. It certainly
Meanwhile,
did.
Bobski has wrapped up. He's just defeated the Dragon Lord himself, so get your GGs out for him.
Yep. 4-minute differential. Not that much in the long scheme of things. And, wow. This was AC.
It just came down to the early leveling that you did compared to the later leveling that Bobski did, and then the exploration you did before then. You did immediately afterwards, where you found Cantlin, Breckenary, Hawk's Nest, Tablet Cave, the Harp Trading Cave, all in like one loop.
Yeah, I got lucky. They were all clustered there.
Yep.
That was a big bonus for you, because at that point, Bobski was fighting golems, and he went so far ahead of you in experience that we were wondering if he would ever be able to catch up.
Yeah, I could see that. As soon as I saw the golems there, and I skipped that at first because I just said, yeah, there's almost nothing here I could kill. And then when I went back there and discovered the golem, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm probably going to be behind on experience. But I just said, okay, I've just got to push that at that point. I knew the stones pretty much had to be there, and armor had to be in Sharlock at that point. So I said, okay, I just got to get enough. I was planning to try to make like a partial level at some point and then dive for the rest of the way, but the experience never really let me do that. And the fact that the armor was all a little bit bad.
Yeah. But anyways, has anybody tried to bring in Bobski?
I'm finding out that info right now from our wonderful people. Looks like we're not going to be able to. We're being told to wrap it up because if you thought Dragon War Randomizer was exciting, we got a Super Mario Brothers 1 race coming up in a couple of minutes.
That is going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody sticks around for that. And yeah, this was a good run and definitely a nail biter.
And thank you guys for calling this. Again, everyone out there, please make sure to follow this great commentary team here of Shoobs and Sigma, just that way, because they did a great job with that. And thank you to everyone behind the restream as well for doing this, and looking forward to next time. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to do it for us. Stick around for Super Mario Brothers 1, for Shoobs, for Century 41, for all of the group here. at SpeedGaming 3, and for Dragon War Randomizer, I am Sigma Fan saying so long, everyone.